Nah, losing hurts everywhere. Clay, always a little bit more, but it's not the lose, it's the feeling on court was not the best one. So not happy today about what I did. Not very happy about the way that I played the second set after losing the third and after losing the first. I didn't play with the right intensity at the beginning of the second, so I give him a big opportunity at the beginning of the second, and I cannot do it.
Yeah, well, Stan, he's playing unbelievable this year, all the season. No? He won the first Grand Slam in Australian Open. Today I saw the match and he played really good. So tomorrow it's going to be a tough match. I will try to do my best and I will try play with very long rallies.
Some amazing tennis there, David Ferrer, eventually ending the run of his compatriot, Rafael Nadal. Yeah, we've come now to darts, and the gentlemen are here. Joaquim Idada and Tunde Ogunseku, guys. Happy
Good Friday.
Is it happy Good Friday?
Happy Good Friday.
Yeah, because it's a time to reflect, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's not so. Yeah,
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, guys.
Yeah.
But there's a lot to talk about, really.
Sure.
Joaquim, how far with darts and the National Sports Festival? How far have you gone? Before I start off the show with Tunde and Chess for Children in Ukraine. Yeah.
Generally, we've not gotten any feedback from the National Sports Commission.
Are you playing the politics as well?
Yes, everywhere there's politics.
Yeah.
But we will continue to plead and to request, and we are calling the National Sports Festival to reconsider.
National Sports Commission.
National Sports Commission and the main organizing committee of Calabar 2014 to reconsider that decision to remove that from amongst the optional sports from this year's event. Internationally, at the Olympics, they are considering adding that to become an Olympic sport.
So we shouldn't be
we should
removing it from
not
our
be
National Sports
removing it
Festival
from our national
when the
sport.
world body is
When the
trying
world
to
body
bring
is
it
trying
into
to
the
bring it
Olympics.
into the Olympics.
Okay,
So
I join in making that appeal to the National Sports Commission and the main organizing committee for the National Sports Festival in Calabar 2014.
Yes.
Keep darts in the National Sports Festival on behalf of Joaquim. And the young ones
And the young ones
who want to be Olympic gold medalists, champions of that.
Exactly.
Let's talk about children now. You were talking about the Chess for Children program in Ukraine.
Yeah.
And you were trying to explain what relevance it will have if Nigeria adopts a program like that.
Yeah.
Talk to us more about it today.
Well, chess in Ukraine was voted as the social initiative of the year, as in for this year. And one way or the other, it's something that it's an initiative that was founded by a lady actually in 2012, the Chess for Children Foundation. And that foundation has grown over the years. Now, this is something that she did just because she has a passion for chess. And this is something that I believe once we are able to adopt in this country, we will be able to, one way or the other, help develop our society, because the future of Nigeria is what we have today. As in, what we build today is what we have in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, in the next 50 years, because that's what we find ourselves seeing when we don't do what we are supposed to do now. because it is only those that can see the future that will invest in it today. So one way or the other, she saw the future in Ukraine and she took it. She took the initiative, and today chess is more or less like the social initiative of the year in Ukraine. Now, bringing that back to Nigeria, there are some people, there are some organizations that are trying to see how they can bring chess into schools one way or the other. There are chess players that have already taken that initiative and are already going into the schools, trying as much as possible to develop chess in schools one way or the other. And when you look at it, in the next 5-10 years, you'll be seeing a totally different chess scene in Nigeria, because this is what the vision of the Nigerian chess, the Chess Players Association of Nigeria is, to help develop the Nigerian chess to the best it can become. Now, there's going to be a chess camp in Abuja this coming week. It's going to be running from the 23rd to the 26th of this month. And when you look at things like this, these are initiatives that would help one way or the other to develop children, to help develop their thinking ability, to help develop the way they see things, the way they understand things. Because when you understand chess to a particular level, you will be able to understand why life, well, is the way it is. So these are some of the things that will be trashed out during the camp. It's going to be a 4-day camp, and it's going to be very interesting because there will be some chess players and some knowledgeable people that will be there to impact.
All right, we'll keep our eyes on that, and I'm sure you can update us around it going forward. Joaquin?
Yeah. But, you know, we invested so much in chess and children over the years. People should understand one key thing, that the one quality of most of the bad games we are talking, these are games of thought.
Yeah.
One problem that we have in Nigeria, we have people that have brains but can't think. So it is very, very necessary that we begin to promote these games that will force people to
increase people's intellectual capacity,
from childhood,
reasoning, problem-solving skills
exactly.
from childhood.
Exactly.
That is very, very key in all of these things we are doing, especially when it has to do with children.
Okay, Joachim, let's run quickly and talk Premier Darts League.
Yes.
Let's start with the results of last week.
Yeah.
Or yesterday, sorry. Yesterday's game. Yesterday's game.
Last week 11.
I'm sure you can run through for us, Joachim,
Yes,
very quickly.
Gary Anderson 7-4 against Andre Lewis. That's former world champion. Michael Van Gerwen was whipped.
Wow.
Yeah, it was whipped by Phil Taylor after.
Feel the power is back.
The power is back.
Feel the power is back.
Is back.
4-7 Phil Taylor.
The old man is
in
taking
favor
out the
of
young
Phil Taylor.
one.
Yeah, he's showing the young one that he still has it in there.
Yeah.
Peter Wright Snakebite himself was also whipped by David Krishnelli. Robert Tonti lost his game to gentleman Raymond van Barneveld and MVG.
Bouncing back.
To and he dealt a big blow
On
against
Adrian
former world champion Andrea Lewis. And with that, he's still topping the table. You can see there. He's topping the table after 12 games. He has 18 points. Raymond van Barneveld has 17 points after 12 games. Peter Wright has 12 points after 12 games. But the one, I think the record of Phil Taylor is 13 points after 11 games, not after 12 games. And that is how they stand right now.
But this is what it looks like, the top four.
The top four. But the fifth person is just a point behind. 2 points. It's 11. 2 points behind Phil Taylor. And so Phil Taylor cannot afford to sleep at this time. If he sleeps, he does it at his parents.
Let's talk about the drama of Phil Taylor taking out Michael Van Gerwen. What was going on?
It was exciting yesterday watching that game because, as usual, after Van Gerwen in the first match,
I thought Michael Van Gerwen finally had the number.
I thought he had the number.
I thought he
had become invisible.
Yeah.
That nobody could take him down. Sure. Somehow, Phil Taylor is bouncing back.
Feel the power.
Feel the power himself.
Feeling the power
We
again.
are proud of him. I'm surely proud of him that at 54, he's still showing the young ones how to do it.
He's still beating the best.
He's still beating the very, very best. And
but honestly
Van
speaking,
Gerwen has a lot more to do to to prove that
He deserves to be the number one.
He deserves to be the number one, and he can replace Phil Taylor.
But let me quickly ask you before we come to the last thing that we want to talk about. Can Phil win this one? Can he win? Or is it 5 points is so big?
No, you know, the beautiful thing about it, for you to top the table does not mean you are going to win the event. Because the top 4 are going into the playoff. In 3 weeks'
So there's
time.
going to be another playoff.
So there's a
the
playoff.
most important
That's
thing
like
is
the
get into the top 4 first.
So everybody is now battling to get
into the top 4. And then you have a different competition.
Michael Van Gerwen might just be unfortunate that he was picking at the wrong time. That means he picked too early, he topped them, and when he got in there, he will get to meet Phil Taylor once again at that event, and Phil Taylor will be sure ready to give him another set of whipping.
Well,
I'm sure he's ready to do that. But the whipping boy amongst the 4 of them that right now top the league is Peter Wright. But remember last year, we had the situation where the 2 people who played in the finals of the Premier League were the same 2 players that played in the finals of the World Championship.
That's Mark Van Gerwen and Phil Taylor.
Let's happen
again.
this
Let's go to
year.
the last thing I want to talk about, Joachim, very quickly. Snooker. Let's talk snooker.
Yes, the World Championship.
Yeah, the World Championship
For
is
some time,
starting
we have
tomorrow.
not been talking snooker
Yeah,
right here.
for a long time we've not
because
talked
a lot
snooker.
of things have
snooker.
been sure, the World Championship is starting tomorrow. 2 weeks, the very, very best of snooker, the very, very professional snooker players are going to be there at the Crucible, Sheffield, tomorrow, and they will start after the qualifying. The last few days they've been doing the qualifiers, and now they are going into the main business of the day, and that is the World Championship proper. And the first event is going to be Ronnie O'Sullivan, the Englishman Ronnie O'Sullivan, playing against Robin Hall from Finland. Will Ronnie Sullivan retain his World Championship? Okay, I'll be following it because this time I really want to watch it because I've missed my snooker. It's been exciting watching them play that beautiful game. But that picture there is not snooker balls. That is pool. Let us correct it. Let us correct it.
Okay,
that picture is for pool.
It's a pool. All right, not the snooker. All right. It takes those with trained eyes like Joachim to know the difference between that one. But let me come to you, Tunde, as we close the show.
Okay.
What are we looking forward to?
Well, on the local scene, where the Friends of Chess started today with the Blitz tournament, where the FIDE master Ajibowo Olamide won the Blitz tournament. Tomorrow it will continue with the Rapids, and well, we'll wait and see who wins that one. These are all Easter events.
Programs put together by Friends of Chess.
Exactly. Then in Abuja, there's also going to be a rapid event on Monday at the Affluent Digital Academy at Kuje, and that would also have about 5 prizes to be given away. It's going to be interesting because people will be coming from the northern areas to actually see what they can go on with for Easter.
All right, thank you so much, Tunde, for giving us that update around chess. Let's close the show, but before we close the show, let me read this one very quickly. That's our friend Olayinka Owulewa from Ilorin, the spokesperson of Kwara United, says Kwara United are in high spirit in Jos. They want to pick their first victory on the road this season, and the player slogan is "I don't red." So, Yinka, I'm holding you by your word. Every time you keep sending this and you don't still get the result, but try to get the result this time. And our final bit is, for those of you who follow the domestic scene, remember a certain Sani Keita. You remember him more around the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, our game against Greece. It was a moment of insanity. Sani Keita kicked a Greek player and got a red card. But the good news is that Sani Keita is back with Enyimba of Aba in the Globe Premier League. So he wants to revive his career with Enyimba of Aba. We'd like to say congratulations to Sani Keita. Welcome back. Be a good boy. And you could be on your way back to the national team. That's Sports Tonight this Friday, the last one for the week. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on Monday. Enjoy the holidays. Bye-bye now.